Advice? My 27 male wife, 26 female, had a year-long affair that I discovered. Trying to reconcile with me, I'm still undecided.
Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started.
Advice? My 27 male wife, 26 female, had a year-long affair that I discovered. Trying to reconcile with me, I'm still undecided. Hello all. This might be quite long. I'm posting this from a friend's place where I'll be for a few days, at least before going to a hotel for a while. Unfortunately, I discovered that this sub exists after having something done to me that I never thought in a million years would ever happen. My wife of 3 years has been having an affair for a year with a colleague of hers. I know him personally. I found out through her Gmail account on her laptop, which was left logged in. I had zero intention of checking her email. I just saw it. There in a text caught my eye. After this, I checked her phone and confirmed everything. I'm not going to lie. This kind of blindsided me. We have, or I guess, had a good relationship. We were regularly intimate, never really got angry at each other. We met in college and dated for almost 2 years before getting married. We were thinking of having kids in a year or two, now that I have a good paying job and have been progressing in my career. I actually wasn't suspicious at all. She's intelligent and clearly did well to cover her tracks. She never came home late at night or acted distant/cold with me, or not been intimate with me. Not once did she tell me she was feeling unsatisfied or unhappy in our relationship. I had no idea anything was wrong at all, or I would have tried to fix it. Through her texts, emails, I saw that they usually got together during their lunch breaks or they leave work early and got to a hotel or motel. The other guy isn't married, but he does have a long-term girlfriend. Haven't told her yet. Haven't spoken to the other guy either. I took the day off work yesterday, left a note on a table for my wife, and I left for my friend's place. I told him everything. Sure enough, when she got home, she called/texted several times. I didn't answer at first, but I did eventually. And she immediately started crying hysterically and pleading me for forgiveness, saying it was just a stupid mistake and she will do anything to reconcile. We talked for a while, but I didn't really see anything of substance, and I haven't yet decided what I'm going to do. I'm not going to lie. I love her, but I can't stand betrayal of any kind, and this is up there. The thing is, when I was 18, I fell into a very dark depression, and it was the hardest thing in the world to pull myself out of. It took me 3 years. The only thing that helped was exercise/boxing. And now, I feel myself slipping back in that hole. And as much as I love her, I also feel an intense hatred for her and the other guy. I'm debating confronting the other guy and badly hurting him. My friend has insisted that I don't. I know my emotions are controlling me right now, which is why I wanted to be away from my wife and our apartment for a while so I can allow logic to at least get a foothold in my brain. I know, if I see her crying, I'll sort of feel sympathy for her, which I don't want to. Right now, my logical part says to divorce her, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I have thought about it if I'll ever trust her again, and I think the answer is no. Here's the thing. I consider myself to be a fair person, and I always try to see both sides of the coin. I was looking around forums of infidelity, and I came across our adultery. I thought it would be similar to this sub, quickly found out it was the opposite. However, I read through a few posts, hoping I could try and understand my wife's reasoning. Most of the posts were about the thrill of something new, the sexual satisfaction, trying to escape the unhappiness in their marriage, etc. The thing is, I'm not just saying this, I can't see how we had any of those problems. My wife was always intelligent and mature, which is why, no matter how hard I try, I can't understand this. She repeatedly told me over the phone that it meant nothing and she regrets it more than anything. But then, why do it? I asked her why, and she just kept saying she doesn't know and it was a lapse in judgment, etc. A year-long lapse in judgment? I'm questioning everything now, wondering if I've wasted years for nothing. Wondering if I'll ever trust another woman again. At that moment, I can't see myself ever being in a relationship again. I'm not naive enough to think people are infallible, but what's the point of committing yourself to someone if you're just going to find someone else? Anyway, that's it. I had to tell all this out somewhere, even online. Not sure yet what my next step is, but at the moment, I can see the marriage lasting. Her mother, whom I really like, has called me thrice, but I haven't answered. I haven't told anyone about it except my close friend that I'm staying with. I do have screenshots of the emails slash text between them as a proof in case I need it. Short version, wife had a year-long affair I found out through email slash texts, left a letter for her telling her everything, then left to stay with a friend. I haven't seen her yet. She is hysterical and pleading to me to stay together and fix things. It's still too early for me to make a rational choice. I guess I'm just looking for input, advice from older slash experienced people.